Remember when I bought you rice water? Remember that video, right? The success of it was amazing. So many people saw that their hair grew, like this person, like that person, and like this person. It was amazing. Well, now I want to share something else with you, and I am so excited. But I got to tell you a little secret. I was kind of on the fence on sharing it with you, and I'm going to explain to you why. So today, I want to share with you another home remedy that you can do that can make your hair grow. And this time, it's using onion juice. I know. Listen, I'm gonna be real honest with you. Before I brought you rice water, I really wanted to share with you my onion juice recipe. But I thought, oh my God, these people are gonna hate me because onion juice, it doesn't smell too good. And I decided I wasn't gonna share it. So instead, I brought you rice water, and it was great. But because I share so much with you all, and I actually love sharing, I felt, listen, I'm gonna bring you the onion juice video. I'm gonna show you how to make it. And for all of you who wanna do it, do it. And for all of you who don't, I truly understand. But let me just tell you a little bit. I don't want you slipping on this onion juice. There are a lot of videos out there about onion juice, but let me tell you about it, how powerful it is. First of all, onions contain sulfur. And sulfur is one of the main ingredients that can make your hair grow. And I said ingredient, let me change that. Sulfur is actually a mineral, and I'm big on minerals. Sulfur is a very, very crucial component for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Now, your hair is made up of 97% keratin, and keratin is a protein, and that keratin protein has a very high amount of sulfur in it. So sulfur is that mineral that gives your hair the strength and elasticity. So I'm gonna go ahead and share it, and again, please don't hate me. I'm gonna show you a way how you can make your onion juice, and here's the kicker. We're gonna mix it with rice water. So all of you who knew that rice water was what's up, everybody whose hair have grown, I've shown you all the pictures. Now we're gonna add some onion juice in there. And when you try this with onion juice, and I'm gonna give you a little tweaking where we're gonna add something that can possibly tone down that onion juice smell. If you thought your hair grew with rice water, then imagine when you put the two most powerful hair remedies together that can make your hair healthy and grow, imagine your results. So your hair goes through 3 stages. There's the anagen stage, that's the stage that your hair grows. Then there's the catagen stage, that's the stage where your hair kind of goes dormant. And then there's the telogen stage. That's the stage where your hair actually starts to shed and the cycle begins again. Well, the benefit of the sulfur is the sulfur extends the anagen stage, the stage that grows hair. So when you have the right amount of sulfur, your hair will grow and get healthy. Onions also contain quercetin, which is a powerful flavonoid. And this flavonoid actually is an antioxidant, and it has amazing anti-inflammatory properties. Onions also stimulate blood flow to the scalp. And blood flow brings oxygen, vitamins, minerals, amino acids, proteins, all of that. It brings that to the follicle. And this is what helps your hair to get healthy and strong. Onions also contain vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, folic acid, biotin, and of course, sulfur. And one other thing about onions that is so amazing for the hair is that onions fight dandruff. So think about this. If you add onions with rice water, and remember some of the things that rice water has. Rice water has selenium, which helps to stimulate cell development, magnesium actually helps to produce energy, but magnesium also helps to stimulate hair self-development. It has folic acid, it has niacin and thiamine, and it also has a slew of vitamin B vitamins. So think about that. Putting all this together, mixing it all up, and making a hair mask out of it. Amazing. So one other thing I want to share with you about onions and about how amazing onions is for your body. Not only am I a hair loss specialist, but I'm also a nutritionist. So nutrition is very, very important when we talk about your hair loss. So let me share some things with you that onions can do for your overall health. First, onion helps with inflammation. And many of us is filled with inflammation because inflammation is the first sign of disease. Onions also help to prevent cancer, and you can Google that one. Onions help with allergies. Onion helps with your digestive system. Onions help with blood clots. Onions help with your heart health, and onions help with your immune system. So eating them is just as good as making a hair mask. Now, I want to say this too, and I say this a lot. Everybody does not want long hair, but everybody do want healthy hair. Take me for an example. I don't want long hair. I cut my hair every 2 weeks or so, and that's because I use my treatments, my rice water, collagen, honey, different things. If you walk into my clinic, you might see me with a plastic cap sitting under the dryer. But my point is, everybody doesn't want long hair, but everybody does want healthy hair. So come with me while I show you how to make your onion and rice water hair mask. Come on. So the red onion has more nutritional properties. It has more sulfur, antioxidants, and flavonoids. Then we have the white onion, which is a powerful superfood with antiviral properties. Then there's the yellow. That's the more common one that we use, but I'm going to show you the red. So now I'm cutting up the onion, and we're going to cut it up and slice it up very fine. And afterwards, we're just going to put it in the blender. Now, I'm going to show you how to make the onion juice with the red. And then I'm going to show you how to make it with the yellow onion, which is, I prefer the yellow. So now here is our red. And what you're going to do is you're going to get a cheesecloth or any type of cloth and put it over a bowl. And then you're just going to basically pour your blended onions into your cheesecloth or any type of cloth that will allow you to squeeze the juice out of. Now I'm just going to squeeze the juice, and you will see here it is a thin consistency, but again, the red onion produces a nice juice. If you had to choose between onions, you can use the red or you can use the yellow. And there is our red onion juice. So I'm using the yellow onion for this recipe because the yellow onion actually gives you a thicker juice, and it's great to work with rice water. Onion juice mixed with rice water is great for your hair if it's damaged, weak, if you have dandruff, oily, dry hair, and even hair loss. So now here is my rice water that I fermented. I fermented it. It's now been 24 hours, and as you can see, the water is cloudy because that is all that deliciousness, all those minerals that has rise to the top. So now we're going to cut our onions, and I'm going to cut my onions nice and thin, and then I'm actually going to place them into the blender. So we put all your onions in the blender. There's nothing else in the blender at this time but the onion, and we're going to blend it up to a nice consistency. Once it's blended, look how nice and creamy the consistency is. Woo, the smell is so strong, my cat had to run out of the kitchen. So now we're going to get a bowl. And like I said, a cheesecloth or any type of cloth, or even if you have a heavy duty paper towel, you can use that because all you want is something strong enough that's going to allow you to strain the juice out of it. So when I say thick consistency, you'll see what I mean. Look at the juice. It's thick. Now I showed you the red, but here with this being so thick, it's more potent. So this is what we're looking for, a potent consistency that's going to mix with our rice water. Make sure that you squeeze every bit out of there because you want to savor this juice. If you have some left over, you can actually freeze it. So there it is. There's our onion juice, looking good. So now we're going to use lavender. That's our secret weapon, and we're going to use 2 teaspoons of lavender in our onion juice. Lavender not only smells divine, but lavender has wonderful scalp healing properties. And with us using lavender, it's going to take away that scent of that onion smell, and it's going to smell completely different. You'll see. So now we're going to take our onion juice and lavender mix, and we're going to pour it in a bowl. And after we do that, we're actually going to take our rice water that was fermenting and we're going to pour that in a bowl. Use a strainer so that you can get all of the rice water in the bowl without the rice. You throw the rice out or do whatever you want with the rice after. Some people ask, can they cook it? I guess you can because it's clean rice. So now we're going to get a bottle. And I always use my brown bottles because the brown bottles actually allow whatever you make, all of your natural products will not oxidize. And a lot of times I always put my products in the refrigerator because they're natural. So now we've mixed it all together. We've put it in a nice bowl. And actually what I have is I have a spray top. I use a spray top because it makes it easier to spray this treatment onto your hair. I also suggest you do a patch test first because sometimes someone could be allergic to the onions or even the rice. I hope you love it.